Hello, and again, welcome to another episode of Comic Unbooked Unboxings. Both my packages arrived early today. It is Monday, the 14th. So I got 6 plus 4 comics, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 comic books to open right now. We're going to open up the 6 that I am supposed to have gotten from eBay. And then we'll open up the other one. This is from the Atlanta Pickers online. And the Atlanta Pickers has done me good so far. And really problems with them. Him, or them, I suppose it's a guy from Jeff. We'll give the last name from Jeff. Unbox all 6 of these comic books. And these are issues that I've been wanting. Hopefully they've been bagged and boarded. And I hope also that they're in excellent condition. Been having to get on the mailman's case because the mailman has been forgetting the packages. So I had to call the office, or their office, and say, look, I go online, here I am, blah, blah, blah. Usually they just, they hold your stuff ransom. The mail system seems to be holding stuff ransom, and the people downstairs seem despondent, which is giving me hints of something. I don't know. But I always pay the rent, and I don't know what their problem is. Of course, I'm busy right now, I'm in the middle of stuff, so when the mailman appears downstairs and I saw him, they all seem to be in this other world of I don't know what. So 6 comics. Guess they're not bagged and boarded. Maybe they're not. Yeah, well, they're in the bags, but they're not bagged and boarded. And, yeah, he didn't bag and board them. Jeez. But they're here. So we're going to come back, I'll have to bag and board each one of them.
Greetings!
It's unbelievable, some of these people, this guy's not going to get a good rating from me, okay? He's going to get a neutral, and because he packed it wrong, because of hot. It took me, I'll show you what was wrong with these. 239, Incredible Hulk. Glad I got them, glad they don't have logo variants, but this one was alright. This one had a corner crease on it, and when I put it into the back rolled, causing forcing me to pull the comic book bag out. So at the corner, I don't want to bend this anymore than it already is. At the corner there's a crease, and then on the back there's a crease too. Wasn't bagged and boarded properly, and you just slapped them in there and threw them, sent them away. Finally, an issue of 241. I got 3 of these now without a logo variant or a cross between the corner here, or Spider-Man logo from the Bronze Age. But the top you can't see really, but it's a good issue. I would say this is about 8.0. The rest are between 5.0 and 5.5. Yeah, 240, 241, 242, which completes the story of the Gold Bug. 242. Been wanting to get that for a while. This is to complete a story started from 239, and this goes all the way up to 243 with Tyrannus. 243. And I remember getting these particular issues in subscription when I, let's actually look at that. 243. I remember getting these issues when I subscribed to Marvel when I was a child, when The Incredible Hulk was on TV. And 244, which I wrote to Marvel when I was a kid and said, this is the worst art you guys have ever put out. And you know what they wrote me back and said? They said, we were pressed to put this particular issue out, and the artist didn't do too good of a job. But he did do okay, I just didn't like the artwork at the time. So, we've got 244, 243. Some of these were bent, and I had to put them back. You can see on issue 243 here that the bottom was a little bit like a tape pull. I mean, they're not damaged beyond repair, beyond anything. This one had some food stuff on the K, and it still has some food stuff on the K, and I had to kind of like shine it up and let it dry. And it's got some wrinkles on the H, which doesn't make it a bad issue, but I had to clean it up a little bit because the person didn't take care of them properly. Didn't clean them up. Now we've got all these issues, and I will add these to my collection. Although they're not in the best of conditions, they aren't poor condition, but I got all these. So those are done. Those are going to go into my collection. I'm glad they're not logo variants, because I don't like logo variants of Bronze Age issues. And now we've got the second unboxing and the last unboxing of the month. Hang on. Boy, I tell you. And this is from Lone Star Comics, which came early. And it's the final unboxing for this month. I don't know if I'm going to be ordering more comic books next month because I got some things to do with Zen Card. And I got business to take care of, as opposed to, just collecting comics every month. So, these are my issues that I've been wanting. These are 4 comic books, and hopefully they're bagged and boarded. Unlike the idiot who didn't bag and board his last time. Okay. It's my second order from mycomicshop. So, these are the mystery comics that I'm going to show you, the complete issues from 210 to a 211 that I had. I'm going to smoky wokey a little bitty witty because it's hot out. Yeah, it's a scorcher today. And mycomicshop usually does a fine job of packing and sending, shipping, and stuff. These are, 2 of these are Silver Age comics, which I've been wanting for a while, which I really shouldn't be buying because they weren't in my collection. Well, one of them was. I love doing that. And that's the way you pack them, These are bagged and boarded, as you can see. That's the way you do it. From the last example, the guy sent them, but, they have problems with them. And that devalues them. And he couldn't give me any information on the actual condition of the comic books. So, that's a demotion for this guy. I'm not going to purchase comic books from him, although I promised to get an issue of Incredible Hulk with the raccoon in it. Rocky the raccoon, which is part of the Guardians of the Galaxy. The Guardians of the Galaxy is another issue I want from Marvel Superheroes, number 18, which I'd love to get. And This unboxing is going to take a little bit of time because I got to cut through this damn outer packaging that my comic shop seems to enjoy putting the protection seal on every time I get them. Play with this. Sorry, folks, but it's just the way it goes. The other thing I've noticed is that my family seems to be despondent too. They're not writing me, they're not talking. You know, that's fine. If you want to play that game, I could do it too. I don't know what their problem is, you know. My brother came on one time and embarrassed the hell out of me by asking me a bunch of questions over the phone. He hasn't called me. Right. Yes. Okay. Not better issue of 242, but not what I wanted. That's why I got the other issues, because I knew that my comic shop loves to send out diamond issues, which is this little logo variant at the top, and they keep doing it to me over and over again every time I get Bronze Age issues. And I told them I didn't want diamond logo variants of issues, and they keep doing it to me. So now I got 2 copies of this, and you know, they always put their little sticker on the back, and it's hard to rip off when you're transferring to other comic books. That one is there, and a beautiful issue of 7.0 that I've been wanting. That completes 210 and 211. 209 with a fight with the absorbing man. 209. Nice issue of the Incredible Hulk. 7.0. And the back in there. See, my comic shop keeps bending their comic book bags whenever they send their stuff. They just use tape, you know, and then they charge for that. They're starting to charge for the they're starting to charge for their bagging and boarding processes whenever you make an order. So there's a Incredible Hulk. 209. Trying to get away from the glare there. There you see. If I had a basement, I would do this in the basement. But I don't. And 2 prized possessions I want. Let me look at this before I show it. It's got some creases on it. Yeah. The other issue I got. Second copy of the Incredible Hulk 210. This one is 4.0. And this is what I mean about people sending stuff through the mail. You've got to be very careful about what you're doing, because people will get pissed and give you a bad rating. I did get 210 from another dealer. He sent it. It was in pretty good condition. Yeah, I took a look at it, you know, 210. And the one I've been wanting for a while, this is 6.0. Incredible Hulk 111, which is completes the 3-part series, actually 4-part, from Incredible Hulk 109 on. Sorry about my thumb there. Just show you in a second. Fucking do that. So there's Incredible Hulk 11. That glare off there so you can see a little bit. It's a nice issue. I haven't read this before. You may just read it. But the thing about this particular issue, since it's 6.0, I've got to be very careful about putting it out. So we finally completed the one from 109, like I showed before, of Incredible Hulk 110. I will show this on the other side. And we're complete with the unboxings of the comic books I've been wanting for this month, and this cost a pretty penny, 200 and some odd bucks just to get all this stuff. But that's the thing about comic book collecting, you know. If you want the issues, you might have to pay a pretty penny to get them, you know. Because the artwork, it's the artwork that gives a lot of it its value. But you want to keep these in as best condition as you can, so that if they do gain value later on, you could probably turn around and resell them. So you might just make a couple thousand on that. Or you could send them to CGC, have them mummified and graded professionally, and then depending on, you know, stickiness off this knife, how they're graded, you might be able to make a fair amount of money from the CGC comic because it's graded professionally. Alright, so thank you for watching. Those comic books that I got for my collection. You've been watching me unbox these 1x1 or 2x2 or 4x4 or 6x6. Thanks for watching. This has been the unboxing of several issues I've been wanting. 10 in all. You like these issues? Buy them yourself.